Hey, it's me. Insert channel name that I didn't come up with yet. So for this first video, I thought I would talk about some of my art supplies and what kind of art I like to do. I'll show you what I got. In this drawer, I have a set of unopened acrylic paints that someone gave me once as a birthday gift. So I have a lot of paints, and I guess when people think of gifts to get me, they just think like, oh, she likes art, let me get her something about art. They don't realize that because I'm interested in art, I already have all the supplies I need, but that's fine, still appreciate it. Then I have some ebony graphite Prismacolored pencils, which are technically for drawing, but I don't use them that often. I bought them because I did an art class once in the summer and they gave a whole supply list, so I was super eager and I bought all the supplies they asked for, even though it was really unnecessary and I could have used regular pencils. And then I have some watercolor paints, which I also don't really use so often. I'm not super into watercolors, but I keep them in case I'm in a mood, I don't know. Then I have some charcoal sticks, which also from that same art class, I've only used them that one time that I was in the class. A pack of paintbrushes, which I haven't opened, that someone also, same person as this one, gave me for my birthday. But again, I have a ton of paintbrushes, so I have not opened those yet. In the next drawer, we have some interesting things. I have this hand lettering kit that I bought from Target one time because I'm really interested in calligraphy, and I actually went to the store for Black Friday, but I didn't find anything really on sale, and I was kind of upset about that, so I was like, I need to buy something just to treat myself, so this is what I bought. It wasn't even on sale, even though it was Black Friday, whatever. Then I have these dual brush pens, which are really cool for like calligraphy and hand lettering. So this was also a birthday gift that someone got me this past year, which I really love. Maybe I'll do a video on those. And these are my old drawing pencils, which I've had since high school when I took my first art classes. So I still use these. And I have a pack of crayons and watercolor pencils, which I literally never use, but I keep them in there because, again, why not? And then I have this really exciting 72 colored pencil set. I thought it would be fun to have and would be helpful if I wanted to use colored pencils, because sometimes I do. So that's for the drawers. And then I'll open this green bin over here and show you what's in here. So, alright. So first I have a bunch of like random fabric things that I guess when I have like extra fabric, I like to repurpose things, so like I'll just toss them in there and hope that I'll find some use for them, which I actually sometimes do, so that's that. Then I have a bunch of paints, so I have different kinds of paints. First I have these, which are tempera paints. I actually hate tempera paints with a passion, but I have them because of my art class in high school, so they also had like a required class supply list, so I have not used them since. Actually, I do use them sometimes. They're kind of like finger paints, honestly. Like, I think that they should be exclusively for kids. The paint kind of shows up transparent, which actually works in my favor because I've actually been working on this for a long time now. This is my Fortune Cookie Dragon. So I really like tempera paints for this because it's hard to see on camera. I save them and then kind of paint different shades of like yellow and orange over them with tempera paint so you could still read fortunes, which I just thought it's cool. I like to try like different things that aren't just standard art. So that's what I use the tempera paints for, but I never use them other than that. I have a bunch of acrylic paints, lots of them, like all the colors. I really like the companies Blick and Liquitex because they're like super good quality. You can find them for not so expensive, even though art supplies in general are like a fortune. But those are good paints for not such a bad price compared to other ones. But here's a PSA. If you are in Michaels, do not buy these paints. They're called Artist Loft, and they're supposed to be just like nice, good, basic first level artist paints, but they're the worst things I've ever bought in my life, and I'm stuck with them now because I feel bad to throw them out, but they were not worth the money because they're terrible and gloopy and come out like cottage cheese that was like sitting out and fermenting for days. So I don't know what to do with these now, and I never use them, but I keep them in here anyway. And then I have this palette book from when I was in my art class in the summer, so they required that I have this, and I didn't know this existed before. I don't really use it so often because I usually just use like a paper plate like I have right here, and just pour my paints on that because it does the same thing. Yeah, that's the majority of my art supplies. And then, oh, and I also have this huge canvas that my parents just got for me to paint a painting. I'm gonna have to get to that. Maybe I'll video it, do like a sped up type thing. So that's exciting. And for that, I recently went to Michael's and got this big paintbrush because I don't usually paint such large canvases. So yeah, hopefully that goes well. And thanks for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.